All right, let's keep going. 7, domain, once again, all real numbers. Range, we're comparing our y values to the asymptote, which is at -2. Our a is positive, so it's greater than -2. Domain, all real numbers. Range, comparing your y values to your asymptote, which is at plus, doesn't list it, so it's at 0. Now, this time our a is negative, so it's going to be less than 0. Domain of number 9, all real numbers. Range, it's a negative, so we're comparing our y's. They're going to be less than our asymptote, which is at +6. So y's are less than 6. Starting to get the pattern here? Alright, I want you to try then 10, 11, and 12. I'm going to push pause on the video, push play when you're ready to see answers. So try 10, 11, and 12, push pause now. There's what I got for 10, 11, and 12. Remember, you're looking at your a value to tell you which way your sign goes. If it's positive, it's going to open up like this. It's the greater than sign. If it's negative, like on number 12, it's going to open up the other way. That's our less than symbol. All right, now I want you to try 13 all the way through 18. Hopefully you're getting the pattern. But try those. Push pause on the video until you're ready to see answers, okay? So push pause now. And here's what I got for those answers. Remember, you're looking to see if the a is positive or negative. Tell us which way the sign goes, and then you're comparing it to the asymptote, which is going to be that plus k value each time. All right, now we're going to look at a few word problems on the back. Okay, the first one says, a sales report shows the author sold 1,243 cookbooks last year. Author expects for sales to increase by 8% over the next 10 years. The function f of x equals 1243, parentheses 1.08 to the x power, can be used to represent this situation. Describe the domain in the range of the function. Well, we know the domain is going to be all real numbers. It's an exponential, nothing else has changed. Now, our range, we're comparing our y values to the asymptote. Well, there's no plus or minus number right there. It's positive, so it's going to be greater than and 0. Last one says, you buy a new computer for $2,100. The computer decreases by 50% annually, and you expect to sell it. Sorry, typos. After 6 years. Function f of x equals 2100, parentheses 1 minus 0.5, parentheses x, can be used to represent this situation. Describe the domain and range of the function. Answer this, and then push play when you're ready to see the answer, okay? Push pause now. Okay, the domain is once again going to be all real numbers. The range, we're comparing our y values to the k, which is still not listed, 0. Since this is positive, it's going to be greater than 0. Now I'm going to go over the instructions for your homework. Okay, this homework is very quick. It's only 6 questions, all right? On the front, it says exponential functions practice. You will need to get the y-intercept, the domain, the range, and the asymptote. All of that information you can get from the graph, just like what we did yesterday and what we did today. Now, the only 2 that are new are going to be questions 5 and 6, which says use a calculator in the function below to fill in the table, graph, and then answer the questions. So use a calculator. You either use one of these if you got a phone app, or you can use the Chrome app that you downloaded. type this in, fill in those dots, and then I want you to graph it. Now, if you're doing this at home and you can't print the paper, then use graph paper or just sketch it as best you can. Tell me at least that you got the points, and then go through and tell me the y-intercept, domain, range, and asymptote. If you cannot print it to make the graph, at least do the table and do these parts, okay? Hope these notes were helpful, and good luck on your assignment.